Hey there, welcome back to Math with Patrick. It's April 16th. We have problem number 106, and we're solving it together today. And some days I have the chance to take a look at the problem beforehand, and other days I go in completely unaware of what the problem is, and that's one of these days. I haven't read a single one of these words, or maybe I have, but I haven't really committed them to memory. So this is the first time that Quill or I are even thinking about this problem. Find the number of squares with perimeter of 12 that are needed to cover a square with side length of 12. Okay, find the number of squares with perimeter of 12. And so I'm thinking of, okay, so there's squares. Okay, so all four lengths are going to be exactly the same. So if perimeter is 12, then we just divide it by 4 to get the side length, which should be 3. How many of these small squares do I need to cover a square with a side length of 12? And so this guy is going to be much longer. This will be a 12. And the height will also be a 12 because it says square. All right, this one doesn't seem that bad. Basically, I'm just counting up how many of the small ones fit in the big one. And if the side length of the small one is 3, then I could notice that dividing up these uh, lengths of 12 into 4 even parts gets me to a 3. So 3's all the way across, 4 of them, and then 3 3's all the way down. I guess I'll erase this 12 because the 12 is kind of redundant with all those 3's. Maybe I'll move the 12 over here. There we go. So I just need to count up how many little guys are going to be in the big square. Sure, I could draw them all, but I don't really have to. Why not? I'll draw them anyways. Let's do like a nice light gray. There we go. So we can really see all 16 of these small squares in this big one. I'm sure that there's a way to solve this problem without drawing something, but if you're working with geometry problems, I do really recommend just drawing a sketch. And then here you can see that 4 by 4 gives us 16, and that's just the answer for today. Sure, I could count them all up individually, but I could just kind of quickly do it with multiplication. So that's really it for today. I guess if you learned anything from today, it's that if you're doing anything with geometry, you should probably just draw a little sketch, and that usually helps to visualize the problem. Alrighty, thanks for coming along. Bye.